When did you realize family doesn't always mean loyalty? I helped cover my twin brother's crime thinking it was loyalty. Instead, he framed me and sent me to jail. Growing up, my twin and I were as close as two brothers could be. Everyone said we were more than brothers. We were best friends, practically joined at the hip. We wore the same clothes, had the same haircut, even finished each other's sentences. Our parents loved seeing us together, laughing and joking around. Life felt perfect, because no matter what, I knew he had my back and I had his. Then everything changed one night when my brother came home late. He stumbled into our room with dirt stains all over his jeans and blood on his sleeve. I sat up in bed, my heart pounding. "What happened?" I asked, worried. He just shook his head and told me not to worry about it. "It's nothing," he said, his voice shaking a little, but his eyes darted around the room nervously, like he couldn't look me straight in the face. I knew something bad happened, but I trusted him. After all, we always had each other's backs. So when he begged me not to tell Mom and Dad, I promised I'd keep quiet. For a few days, things seemed okay. My brother acted normal again. We joked around at dinner, played basketball after school, and everything felt like it was back to normal. I convinced myself that whatever happened wasn't a big deal. But one afternoon, while I was doing homework, I heard a knock at the door. When I opened it, police officers stood there, stern-faced and holding handcuffs. My stomach twisted into knots. "You need to come with us," one officer said. I couldn't even speak as they took me away. At the station, the cops told me they'd found my fingerprints and clothes with blood hidden in our basement. My brother had given them an alibi saying he was somewhere else that night and claimed I was the one who committed the crime. My head spun with confusion. I told them it wasn't true, that my brother would never do that to me, but the evidence pointed straight at me. I spent weeks behind bars, terrified and angry. Every time my brother came to visit, he smiled sadly and said he was working hard to prove my innocence. At first, I believed him, but one day, he made a mistake. He accidentally mentioned something about the crime scene only the guilty person would know. I felt sick, realizing he'd planned it all along. My own twin, the one person I trusted most, had betrayed me and set me up. After that, I started secretly recording our conversations during his visits. He didn't know I was building evidence against him, patiently waiting for him to slip up again. Eventually, I caught him clearly admitting to the crime and bragging about how easy it had been to frame me. With those recordings, I finally got my lawyer to believe me and take my case seriously. In court, when the truth came out, my brother looked stunned. He stared at me from across the room, but I didn't say a single word to him. I just watched as the judge declared me innocent and sent my twin to prison for his crime. Months later, I went to his sentencing. He stood there, handcuffed, looking defeated and scared. Our eyes met for one final painful moment. I didn't say anything. I didn't have to. He knew our bond was broken forever, and nothing could ever fix it. I walked away from him, knowing I'd never see him again, and finally feeling free from the worst betrayal of my life.